Hello, everybody. This is my updated 2022 Senate prediction as of August 2021, and this is how I feel like the Senate will go as of right now. Let me just set up the safe states that really won't be competitive whatsoever. The Republicans are targeting two of them, Colorado and Illinois, but I really feel like it's a waste of resources and it's just a bad strategy. They have other options to target. I don't know why they're targeting this, it's just idiotic. But yeah, they're just wasting their time. You really got to maximize your resources in these like Senate contests, and the Republicans are just wasting their effort in Illinois and Colorado. All right, all the safe states are set up. Attend to the likelies. Missouri will retain its likely margin just because of Eric Gooden's, the Republican in the primary right there. If he wins that, it could be competitive. He was seen as a very unpopular governor. He resigned even here. And I feel like if the Democrats get Jay Nixon to run in the Senate contest, they could make it within a likely margin. They could make it more competitive, but as of right now, I'd see it as a likely state. Next state would be Iowa. It's either going to be one of the Grassleys running here, Chuck Grassley, or his relative, which I think is his grandson, could run here. Either one of those two Grassleys are running. They'll probably win by about a likely margin. If it's Chuck running, he could win by, you know what, I would stick with a likely margin. Even if he does run, people are kind of sick of him because he's just been in office for, like, ever. I think he's on his, like, 7th term, so it's kind of insane to think about. Long time guy there. He's trying to break a record, probably. Uh, hmm. What other states could I categorize? Alright, now I think we could go into leans. Nevada. I feel like it would be a lean margin. Las Vegas area would just carry the Democrats to victory here. It could be based on if it's a red wave or blue wave. If it's a red wave, Republicans could easily win this. It's possible, but I feel like the Democrats will hold it. I feel like it's going to be a relatively neutral environment for both sides in 2022, in my opinion. It could be a mixed bag for both parties. That's what I'm trying to say. Pennsylvania would be a lean margin. I feel like if it's John Fetterman running here, he's a very strong candidate, very good lieutenant governor, and he's very popular here. He could easily win it by a lean margin. I feel like the Republicans have garbage candidates on their side in the Republican Party that really can't compete here in Pennsylvania. By looking at the Republican primary, they have like Rick Saccone, who's like a loser in the House race in the state of PA. He lost a very Republican district to Connor Lamb. It just kind of shows the Republican bench in Pennsylvania just kind of sucks. Not going to lie. The next state would be Ohio. I'd feel like it would be a lean margin because it's just a Republican state at this point. I really disagree that it's swing state anymore. It's just so rural at this point. Democrats are just losing all these rural areas in Ohio, especially in the northeast corner. That used to be a swing area, now it's just likely Republican. So, I don't know. I'm just saying it's a lean margin just because they have Tim Ryan running here, which is a very popular House Democrat. He could make it lean as of right now. That's my stance on it. Florida, you know what? I feel like it would be a likely margin. Rubio's just unstoppable here. He can be seen as bipartisan, especially with the voters of this state, and I feel like his popularity here will just buoy him to a likely victory here. That's just my stance on it. I feel like the Democrats do have good candidates running here against Rubio. I just don't think they're good enough. I feel like Val Demings, top Democrat here, won't beat him, and she's just wasting her time. But that's just my opinion on it. You guys could have a different one. Georgia would be a tilt margin. I feel like it easily, possibly flip to the Republicans. It's just all about turnout. If the Atlanta area is down, Republicans will win. But if it's a neutral environment, I feel like the Democrats could probably keep this race safe. Just because it's the new Virginia of the South. North Carolina, I feel like would be a tilt margin here. I feel like Democrats always get close to winning. They have good candidates, but they just always mess up in the last few weeks of the race. Just, that seems a trend to happen here a lot. Democrats always come up short, and they probably will come up short again in 2022. The next state would be Arizona. I feel like it'd be a lean margin, just because I think Mark Kelly is a very popular figure here in this state, and he could even make it a likely margin, but I'm being safe here and categorizing as lean. The Democrats, if they do, yeah, the Democrats have one Senate control in this scenario already. The next state I would rate would be New Hampshire. I feel like Chris Sununu is waiting and biding his time to run. When he does run, he could carry it by around a margin of 1 to 2%, as the poll's been saying. I feel like he could definitely win here. Just got to be careful about what he says. This is a Democratic-leaning state. Can't screw it up. He's a popular governor here, a popular Republican governor in New Hampshire, surprisingly. He won by a huge margin, but he won't win a huge margin in the Senate race. It's a national race at this point, every election in the Senate. So he could carry it. He could definitely do. That's what I'm rating is right now. If he runs, he wins. Small margin, though. Wisconsin will be a tilt margin for the Democrats in the 2022 Senate elections. Very narrow, because the state's the true bellwether of the nation, I feel. And Republicans could win it. They could. It's all about turnout, in my opinion. Milwaukee needs a turnout. Urban areas in Wisconsin need a turnout for the Democrats to win it. Same with the rural areas. They need that rural area to win for the Republicans. They need them to turn out all those Trump voters. If they don't turn out, they're not going to win it. But as of right now, this is my stance in the Senate elections, 51 to 49, and that's my prediction. Thanks, guys, so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Really thank you, guys. See ya.